Other episode of my career mode series. 3 games left, as you saw in the last episode. Brighton, Leicester and Burnley. We win this game with 2 points off Spurs. We're 2 points off Spurs. But we have to wait for them to fuck it up. And we're still in with a shout. Quickly gonna do some player development. You know, Smith Rowe getting there. Ooh, Williams getting there as well. 83 finishing now, that's not bad. Holding up to 80 rated. You know what? After looking at those stats, he deserves to start in this game. So, let's get right into it. We cannot be dropping points in this game. Watch the performance the other day, the game against Brighton. We was poor. Really poor in that time. We looked like we was just drunk off our tits. We can't be slipping up points, man. We cannot be slipping up points. That being said, we're 2 points off Spurs with 3 games left. As you can see there on the table, when we go 2 points off, we're very slim chance of winning the league title. A very slim chance. But it looks very, very close that Spurs will win it. But we've got to still keep our head on our toes. Got to still keep trying to win this game and win these matches, because second place is still there, still up for grabs. And as you can see there in the starting lineup, I made a few changes from the defeat against Burnley. Holding is back in the team ahead of Sokratis. Sanson is back in the team ahead of Guendouzi. Ozil in for Mkhitaryan. You know, I've had to make these changes because I was really annoyed with that performance at Burnley. You know, Smith Rowe is still on the bench. I'm going to give him some game time as well, because he's been very good for us this season. Been a bit underrated, and I want to definitely use him a little bit more often in the next season, maybe even loan him. As for Brighton, they got Matty Ryan. He made a fantastic save against Aubameyang. You know, Schlotto, Burn, Dunk, Sutton. I don't know those players. Burn, never heard of them. Jahan Backs, Proper, Stevens, Knockout, Pascal Gross, and Locadia up front. Locadia running the keeper, scoring against us. His first Premier League goal of the season in real life. But they're a good team, Burnley, Brighton. You'd expect them to be relegated, but they're actually performing really well under the pressure, and they're a good team. But we've got to beat them regardless. Let's get into it. Holding. Leno does well there. Oh, support first touch from Tar. The shot has just been blocked by him though. It was crossed in. Punched away by Leno. This is poor, but he makes a good save. He recovers well there, Leno. But that was poor defending from Arsenal. And Pascal Gross almost scoring. He saves it with his head, Leno. Oh my god. It will be taken by Mesut Ozil. It's headed away, but only as far as holding. Fake shots past 1, past 2. Gets another corner. Good play from the defender. It's another corner kick. Ozil whips one in. This is not a good one, and it's headed away. And now Locadia on the ball. Beats past Bellerin. Passes it back, but he comes to Holding. Plays a 1-2. Holding on the ball. Zaha takes a touch. Shoots and puts it into the top corner. Arsenal take the lead. Wilfried Zaha, who's been absolutely phenomenal this season since signing for the Gunners, has taken Arsenal the lead. Brilliant finish, lovely play, beats past the defender and he hits it into the top corner. Arsenal lead. Second half begins. Stevens, Anthony Nokia, Pascal Gross into David Proper, Gross, Stevens, Locadia. Oh, play back into Locadia. That's a good save from Leno. Oh, he doesn't find so hard, does he? Oh, here comes Ozil, wins the ball back well, shoots, he scores! 2-0 Arsenal. He's not made much of an impact, but he's won the ball back there off the Brighton defender, and he's put it into the back of the net. Arsenal 2, Brighton and Hove Albion 0. Does really well there, reacts well, brilliant tackle, and he hits it with his right foot into the top corner of the Brighton's net. Matty Ryan can't save those. Arsenal 2, Brighton 0. It's a brilliant finish. Here comes March. Pascal Gross Crossed it in into Locadia. Back into Stevens. It's another good save from Bernd Leno. He's been on very good form in this game, and he's the reason why Arsenal haven't conceded a goal. It's another good save. A vicious cross, easily headed away. Smith Rowe, Xhaka, Lacazette, Smith Rowe sees the run of Zaha. It's a lovely pass into him. Zaha's through on goal. Zaha makes it 3. Low driven strike into the bottom right corner of Brighton's net. That's the game, that's the set, and that's the match. Emil Smith Rowe gets his first assist in the Premier League. There's a lovely pass into Zaha. You just run through and calmly puts it in to the back of the net. Arsenal 3, Brighton and Hove Albion 0. That's Zaha's 8th goal this season. There's the full-time whistle. Arsenal get a convincing win. Arsenal open the scoring for Wilfried Zaha's brilliant time finish into the top corner. Brighton tried to get an equaliser in the second half, but they failed to do so, and Arsenal capitalised. A stunning goal from Mesut Ozil after he tackled the Brighton players and knocked it into the top corner with his right foot. Wilfried Zaha then doubled his goal tally of the game. A lovely finish after being put through on goal by a debutant, Emil Smith Rowe. The game finishes Arsenal 3, Brighton and Hove Albion 0. Am I seeing that correctly? Spurs just dropped points! No way! No salad sauce. What is going? They lost against Bournemouth. We have to win. We've got a game in hand. We've got a game in hand, people. And we got Leicester. We beat Leicester. Oh shit! Damn. Oh shit. Take the title ahead of our North London rivals. Oh, but we have to beat Leicester. We got the biggest chance to do it, and we cannot bottle this one now. I've gone with a team that I have to take in consideration going to the final game of the season with fitness in mind and the last win in mind as well, with the players so tired and fatigued. But I believe this team is strong enough to beat Leicester and take us on into the final game of the season. We've got to make sure we win this game, you know, and I've gone with a strong team. But let's look at Leicester's team for now. Schmeichel in goal, Pereira, Evans, Maguire and Fuchs. It's a good defensive back line, to be fair. I really like Pereira this season. And Didi and Mbora in the CDM's not bad actually. Maddison at cam, he's having a very good season. Brady coming in from Burnley, and Vardy up striker. On the bench, Iniacho, Adrian Silva, as they wait for the nervy Leicester fans there. But as you can see from most of the players, Guendouzi's in there, Victorian's in there. Look at it, in goal gone with Leno. Right back, Plegazuelo's in there, Sokratis, Mustafi and Tierney. Yep, no Tar. No. He's rested him to the last game of the season. Guendouzi in the midfield with Xhaka. No Torreira, he's also rested with Sanson. Aubameyang on the right, it will be on the left. Lacazette at striker, yes. Ozil and Zaha rested for the last game of the season. It's a gamble. It's a big gamble. But the last game of the season, if we win this game, it's an easier last game of the season for us. So we've got to make sure we win this time. Come on, Arsenal! Guendouzi. Aubameyang, Guendouzi, Lacazette takes his touch well. Now Tierney, Iwobi, Lacazette could find back into Iwobi. Crossed is not a very good one. It's away. Vardy, Ibora, Fuchs, Ibora now back on the ball. Looking for the pass to Albrighton. Here he is against Tierney. It's a good cross into Vardy. He's offside. There's a lovely header into the corner of the net, but he's offside, much to the relief to the Arsenal fans. Oh, as Brady intercepts the ball, he finds Albrighton. Ah, brilliant interception by Guendouzi now. There's Iwobi, good pass into Iwobi. He's past one sliding challenge. Now he finds Victorian, and Victorian could get a little cross in here. which he does. He fires the right Xhaka! And Arsenal take the lead. It was a brilliant counter-attacking goal. Granit Xhaka sends in Arsenal first as it stands. Brilliant football there from Iwobi. Big fast challenge. Finds Mkhitaryan. Takes a good touch. Crosses it into Xhaka unmarked. And he heads into the bottom corner of the net. Kasper Schmeichel unable to save the shot. It is Leicester City 1, Arsenal 0. Arsenal win this game. They will go above Tottenham. Maddison into Albrighton now. Lays it off to Pereira. Beats past Tierney's Pereira. Number Albrighton, Mel Maddison to cross it in. It's a wide by Baguazuelo, only as far as Christian Fuchs. Vardy shoots as the volleys wide. By Bora now, Xhaka. Guendouzi sees the run of Baguazuelo. In for Xhaka again! It's a brilliant save from Kasper Schmeichel. Big chance for Arsenal to score, but he gets a brilliant hand to that. That's an important save. It's away. Lacazette controls it, and there's half time. Arsenal, they win, they get top place for the final game of the season ahead of North London rival Spurs. They are halfway through. The goal from Xhaka giving them the lead after a brilliant cross from Mkhitaryan following a swift counter-attack from the Gunners. Leicester City won. Wanted to have a couple of chances themselves, but they missed a few. Jamie Vardy failing to test the goalkeeper, but he had and Maddison had a goal ruled out for offside. Arsenal lead at the break, 1-0. The ball here. Could be a good attack here. So sloppy foul from Socrates there. Captain of Arsenal. It's the yellow card. A clumsy challenge from him though. Saw the ball, but the man was there first. Here's the yellow card.
Substitution for Leicester City.
Did get the man, Vardy. Brady loses the ball out to Baguazuelo. Now Mkhitaryan on the ball. Plays it in, finding Iwobi. Takes a touch and volleys that. What a goal! What a goal that is! Alexander Iwobi, the Arsenal Academy graduate, might have just sealed Arsenal's win, and they are going closer to first place. Brilliant passing to Mkhitaryan, brilliant first touch into Iwobi, and he just volleyed that into the top corner. Bergkamp and Henry would be proud of that. What a fantastic volley. Ian Wright, eat your heart out. And that's full time. Arsenal are a point ahead of their North London rival Spurs with one game remaining. They win or match Tottenham's result, they will win the Premier League title. They got knocked out in the semi-final and against Burnley, and Europa League semi-finals in Fenerbahce. It looked to be a very torrid end to the season despite meeting expectations, with Tottenham about to win the league, but they lost their game against Bournemouth, and now via goals from Xhaka and Iwobi, Arsenal go above their rivals with the final game at stake. Arsenal are now favourites to win the league ahead of the North London rivals, who were at the time 11 points in front. But the game finishes here. Leicester 0, Arsenal 2. That's Bournemouth. Yeah. And we kept our form. We tried to maintain our form. And they, despite the win against Brighton, they dropped points against Huddersfield. And while we beat Watford, they lost against Man City. So we had a massive chance, which was impossible after they beat us 3-1 in March. But we didn't let it distract us. We continued winning our games, and now look at us. We are a win away from the Premier League title. Tottenham, make it more. Let's career mode is realistic. You have Spurs bottling bottling a one-horse race. They bottled a one-horse race. But we can't bottle our little race as well. So we got to win our last game. But what a win that was. What a goal that was from Alex Iwobi. You know, brilliant flick from him. He's got 87 pace now. But the volley he has must have been phenomenal, man. He's not even got good volleys. What? 49 and he just does that. Wow. But we're going to go into the final game of the episode. The final game of the season. Let's see how we get on. I'm nervous. I'm not going to lie, I am nervous. If it was any other team to win it and we lost the league title, I wouldn't be too pissed off, to be perfectly honest. But Tottenham Hotspur winning the league, regardless of whether it's in Korea or not, I don't want to see that happening. So we got to go out and just win. That is it. One win away from Burnley. Burnley beat us in the FA Cup final, and from the looks of things, I don't think they have anything to play for as well. But as you can see, 1 point separates the two teams. All we have to do is win. We draw and they win, we're out. We're second. Dead season. No trophies. However, we win. Or Spurs lose and we draw, we win. Or Spurs lose, if Spurs lose, we win. Or draw, it's fine. If lost, we lose. But this is their team. A 4-4-1-1 formation. Tarkovsky and me are the defenders that are going to try and stop our attack. Well, Ashley Barnes stop our defence from clean sheet and give us an anxiety. Perhaps. As you can see there, my final 11 of the season. Leno, Bellerin, Socrates, Tar, Tierney, Torreira, Ozil, Sanson in the midfield. It's a good, strong midfield. Zaha on the right, Aubameyang on the left, Lacazette up front. So you see 4 of our signings in the starting 11. Tierney, Sanson, Tar, but the big man himself, Wilfred Zaha, has been phenomenal this season. He has actually carried us here. If we didn't sign him, we'd probably be second. And we'd probably lost the league to Spurs. But they've bottled it. But let's make sure we don't bottle it. Come on, lads. Pass intercepted. Now here's Vidra. Ashley Barnes. Now back to Jack Cork. Goodmanson. Now Cork. Back into Goodmanson. Barnes with a shot. Straight at Lano. First touch lets in that. Here's Sanson. Zaha. Tierney. Ozil. Torreira. Sees the runner Bellerin. He plays him through. Bellerin's through 1-on-1 here. Takes a shot at goal. He's hit the post. But just for Aubameyang. It's a brilliant save from the keeper. The ball just fell into the path of Aubameyang. He's actually been denied by the post, not by Nick Pope. So 2 chances for Arsenal. Twice they've hit the post. Goodmanson. Lacazette does well and works the ball and earns it back. Here's Ozil. Sanson. Zaha. Torreira. Zaha. Lays into Ozil. Cuts inside now. Lacazette. Dribbles the ball well. Zaha. Lays it off into Torreira. And he's hit that one wide. What a chance for the Uruguayan. He's only 5'5". But oh my god, he's missed the target. Now he passes it into Bellerin. Ozil. Sees the runner Bellerin back in there. It's a brilliant pass into him. Here comes Bellerin. Will he take his second chance? He's hit that one wide. Poor shot from the right back. It was a brilliant pass from Ozil into him. But he's got to score those. Cork. The 4 now on the ball. Stuffs the ball to Ozil. Now here's Zaha. Lacazette's through on goal here. Can he score here? It's a brilliant save from Pope. But there's the half time. And the Spaniard there, the right back, had 2 big opportunities. He hit the post and he scuffed one wide. Aubameyang also hitting the post before that, Torreira scuffed his chance wide. It is Burnley 0, Arsenal 0. Arsenal need to get a goal to win the Premier League title. Elsewhere, Spurs lead 1-0 at Everton. So, if Spurs hold on to their lead and the score remains the same in this fixture between Burnley and Arsenal, Spurs will be taking the Premier League title home. That'll be a very bad day for the Gunners. McNeil losing the ball out to Bellerin, who finds Torreira, lays it into Ozil, cuts inside well. Zaha, Torreira finds a run of Aubameyang. Surely he scored. There it is. Aubameyang's given Arsenal the lead. Nick Pope denied him the first time, but the ball fell back into him in a rebound, and he couldn't miss an open goal from there. Arsenal finally take their chances. It was brilliant football there, played into Torreira, late fly into Aubameyang. Keeper comes up really well, Aubameyang shoots at him, saves it, but it falls back into Aubameyang's left knee, pulls it past the keeper and volleys it into the net. He gets his 19th goal this season, and that might be the most important goal he's had in his career. And that might just stuff out all the nervousness from the Arsenal fans. Can Arsenal build on this one here? Sanson, Lacazette finds a brilliant pass into Zaha, cuts inside well. Can he find a ball back into Lacazette? Yes, he can! Lacazette makes it 2! Surely the title is going to the Gunners now. They've been excellent in this game, and now they've got the goals to show for a brilliant pass into Zaha. Takes a touch, plays it back into Lacazette, who volleys it home. And now Arsenal fans can start celebrating. Surely they ain't going to bottle this one now, surely. Oh, Burnley have an attack here. Here's Goodmanson. Therefore, plays it to Barnes. He hit that one wide. Goes for a corner, and Stefan Defour to take. It's short, it's poor, but the ball falls to Barnes. Back into Goodmanson, he finds his way to a court. Now Defour, tackled by Ozil. Tierney lays it into Ozil, who looks for the clearance and finds Bellerin. Here's Zaha. Lovely skill from him. Still on the ball, here's Aubameyang. Looking to find Zaha! Zaha! Wow, that's a poor strike from his standards. He's hit that one wide. Meanwhile, Meta Vidra is replaced by Westwood. A last appearance for Aaron Ramsey. He enters the field and he replaces Mesut Ozil. He's not had a bad game in this game. As Arsenal edge closer and closer to the Premier League title, a first since 2004, 14 years ago, where they went 49 games undefeated in that run. Oh, here comes Torreira, who's through on goal. Poor pass from Ben Mee. This to seal it. He's hit the post, but it falls to Aubameyang. Blocked. No third goal. Unless Zaha scores this. It's a good save, and it's the way, and there it is. Arsenal have won the Premier League title for the first time in 14-15 years. It took their star strikers to do it. Lacazette and Aubameyang both finishing from close range to seal it for the Gunners. There was a lot of nervousness around the stadium as Bellerin, Aubameyang missed chances after chances. Torreira missed a few as well today, but they won't regret it now. They've won the title ahead of their North London rival Spurs, and it's now their time to celebrate. The new manager criticised for coming in, but he's grabbed the fan base all together. He's made some brilliant signings in Wilfried Zaha, Jonathan Tah, Kieran Tierney, Nicolas Santon, Morgan Santon, and And here we go. They're about to lift it. There it is! Surprise, Papastathopoulos lifts the Premier League crown. He has been a brilliant signing from the Gunners. Torreira also. And a lot of praise has to go into this Arsenal side. They have held it on for so long. They defied the odds of winning it. Some fans expected them to just finish outside of the top 4 and just win a trophy, whereas others just expected to get into the top 4. But this man, SHAREfactory, the manager of Arsenal, expected his team to win the league, and what unbelievable circumstances it was. They were 11 points at one point against Tottenham when they lost 3-1 against them, but due to this Tottenham abilities of bottling a Premier League trophy against all odds, Arsenal have taken it and they managed to win it while winning against Burnley. They led it going into the final game of the season, and they made sure they didn't bottle it, unlike their North London compatriots. The game does finish, however, Burnley 0, Arsenal 2, and Arsenal are the Premier League champions 2018-2019. There we go, champions of England. As you can see there, I'm scrolling past the results since Spurs actually beat Arsenal in the career mode series. They were like 11 points clear, but they somehow just capitulated. As you can see, we're going to go through how they capitulated. Fast forward, the draw against Huddersfield, the defeat against Manchester City. You know, we continued. We went on a 7-game winning streak after that. And we continued and we pressed it on. We get 4 clean sheets in a row in the last 4 games. As you can see there, they lost against Bournemouth. We had our game in hand. We beat Leicester 2-0. And we won our last game of the season, as you saw earlier. The win against Everton is too little too late. They capitulated. They bottled it. We are the Premier League champions. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect Spurs to be first either. As you can see there. Look at the results, the clean sheets we had in the Premier League. You know, maybe the loss in the Europa League was a blessing in disguise. Having seen us go and win so many of these games. Yeah, we lost against Fenerbahce. Yeah, we lost against Burnley in the Cup. So what? We ended up winning the league in the best way possible. Against all odds. And that for me, that's a success. I would love for that to happen this season. Will it happen realistically? Who knows? But before we end the video here, we're going to go through the top scorers. As you can see, 32 games played in the Premier League, 19 goals. He does get top scorer, doesn't it? Yeah, come on now. He got first. He played less games than Hazard. Give it to him. Played less games than Kane. Yeah, he got a second. Mkhitaryan gets the most clean sheets. 13 out of 34 games. Really impressive in his career mode series. And he's been fantastic for me. Really enjoyed losing him. As you saw there, Eriksen went to Man City. But Leno getting the most clean sheets, 17 out of 34. He's been revolutionary since the signings of Jonathan Tah and Kieran Tierney. And Pickford coming second was a bit weird. Lloris coming third. Even if you saw a couple of seconds before, Zaha in the high in clean sheets, Ozil in there as well. It's been an amazing season. Zaha, Tierney, Tah, absolutely brilliant in my career series. Sanson as well. As you can see there, Lingard with the most red cards. Millie rocking all the way into the bathroom. With his early baths and shit. But there you go. Top goal scorers. All of that. But before we wrap up the video, we're going to wrap through the stats. Who's been impressive? Who's not been impressive? We're going to quickly go fast through. Going into the 30-minute mark. I was really impressed. Aubameyang. 26 goals contributed in 40 games. 50 games to Lacazette, got the most. He got 19 goals, which is fair enough from him. 7 assists. He's been absolutely phenomenal. Ozil, not the best turnaround, but he's not a very good card in game. So I'm not too pissed off with that. 6 assists from Bellerin, pretty impressive. You know, Welbeck, he had a good season apart from his injury. Ramsey, last game of the season, I had to give it to him. He's not had a bad season, but Looks like he's going to Juventus in real life. We'll see where he goes in career mode. Tar, revolutionary, brilliant signing for me. 5 clean sheets for him this season. You compare those stats to Mustafi. But boy, you know, we're going to let a few players go, including like Kashani, including Czech, Lichtsteiner, and so, you know, and going to welcome back Mavropanos from Galatasaray and Reece Nelson from Hoffenheim and Ketia from Eibar. You know, going to give these guys a run out in the FA Cup ties and stuff like that. But before I end the video, make sure you like the video because we did end up winning the league title. Comment down below what you expect me to do in this next career mode and next series. Might just sim some of the games, might just fast forward them a few games, going to the Champions League, so we go from there. But make sure you like the video, subscribe people. We ended up winning the league. Yeah. In a bit, people. In a bit.